When it comes to home water pumps, you'll often hear about two kinds of motors: synchronous motors and variable frequency motors. What's the difference? And which one should you choose? Let's start with the synchronous motor. As the name suggests, its speed is locked to the grid frequency. In most countries, that's 50 Hz, so the motor runs at a fixed speed. For example, a 2-pole motor spins at about 3,000 RPM, while a 4-pole motor spins at 1,500 RPM, unless the frequency changes, which it normally doesn't. The speed stays constant. Sounds stable, right? And yes, it is. The benefits are simple structure, lower cost, and generally reliable. But here's the issue. It can't adjust speed based on how much water you're using. Whether you open one faucet or the whole family uses water at the same time, the motor runs at the same speed. That often means unstable water pressure. Imagine this: you're taking a shower. The water pressure feels great. Then someone in the kitchen turns on the tap. Suddenly, your pressure drops and the water temperature goes up and down. That's the typical downside of a synchronous motor. So, what's the solution? This is where the variable frequency motor, or VFD motor, comes in. The key is the variable frequency part. It uses an inverter that can change the power frequency and therefore adjust the motor's speed. In simple terms, when water use is low, it slows down, keeping steady pressure and saving energy. When water use is high, it speeds up, making sure pressure stays stable. That means whether you're showering, cooking, and doing laundry all at once, the water pressure won't suddenly drop. The experience is completely different. Of course, it's not perfect. First, it costs more than a synchronous motor. Second, it's more complex, so if something breaks, repairs can be more expensive. But in the long run, it saves energy and gives you a much more comfortable experience. So many families think it's worth it. Let's compare directly. Synchronous motor, fixed speed, cheaper, durable, but pressure isn't stable. Variable frequency motor, adjustable speed, stable pressure, energy, saving, but more expensive. Think of it like this. A synchronous motor is like an old-fashioned bicycle with just one gear. You can ride it, but uphill or downhill, it's always the same effort. A variable frequency motor is like a modern e-bike with smart gears. It adjusts automatically, so you always feel comfortable. So, which should you pick? If your household has simple water use, not too many people, and you don't care much about small pressure changes, a synchronous motor pump is fine, cheap, and reliable. But if your family often uses water at the same time, or you really care about steady pressure when showering, then I'd recommend the variable frequency motor. Yes, it costs more up front, but the comfort and energy savings make up for it. To wrap it up in one line: synchronous motors save money, variable frequency motors save headaches. If you want simple and affordable, go synchronous. If you want comfort and stability, go variable frequency.